forever, philosophers have struggled with the big questions. What is the meaning of life? Are we alone? Why do my f***ing shoelaces keep coming undone? You've got your double bunny ears, hoop around the loop. The flashy fast twist and pinch. Nah, all wrong. There's even a TED talk about it.
There's a strong form and a weak form of this knot. You can see that the bow will orient itself down the long axis of the shoe. That's the weak form of the knot. But not to worry. If we start over and simply go the other direction around the bow, we get this, the strong form of the knot. It will come untied less often. It will let you down less, and not only that, it looks better.
And it works. One of humankind's greatest questions finally answered. And I don't understand this at all, but New Zealand's most famous cobbler certainly does. Let's have him explain. Joining us now from Tauranga, our favourite Kiwi cobbler, Shane Barr. Now, Shane, can you quickly please just show us what you're doing when you tie the better way?
The better way is just to get the left one over the top of the right one, pull that snug, and then just get the right one over the top of the left one, and it'll just pull in nice and tight like that.
Righto, it looks pretty, but why, in fact, is it better?
What's happening in there is the bits of the lace are laid together for quite a long distance, and so there's lots more friction, whereas in your granny knot here, it's more straight across like this, so it's barely touching, and they tend to jiggle loose pretty quickly.
Listen, mate, when I heard you're tying your shoes wrong, I rolled my eyes, but this is something you deal with at work on a regular basis, right?
It is, yeah. People come in to buy new laces because they're upset because their laces are coming undone. And when you can see their laces are perfectly fine and you try and just like broach the subject, hey, mate, you might be just wanting to tie them properly. Most people, they do take a double look and think maybe he's a bit nuts. But like the other day, I had quite a well-respected older gentleman come in, and I could see what his problem was. Yeah, one was like this one, and it was beautiful shoes. And so I just, grab a seat. I'll just show you something if you're interested. And he listened, and once he got it, he was really stoked. And he waves out every time he goes past now. But it was a risk, I think, of talking to him.
They look better too, I think. But for our viewers who are seeing this for the first time, can you please just explain one more time really slowly?
So the left one over the top of the right one.
Yeah.
Pull that tight. And then this right one over the top of the left one and pull it tight. So it's like left over right, then right over left. You can't do both the same, otherwise you end up with this joker over here.
Right.
What about just a good old double knot? That's how I tie my kids' shoes, how most kids tie their shoes, but then they're also kind of stuck in them forever. Any advice on that situation?
Yeah. Best thing is to buy laces the right length to start with. Once they're done up, you want about 15 to 20 centimetres here, and that way you should be able to tie a normal lace and not do the double knot business, which ends up being a pain in the neck because they don't undo them, then they wreck the back of the shoe when they're dragging their foot out.
Are you popular at dinner parties? I would think you would be.
I know, it's weird. People are like, I've just got this one thing I would like to see can be fixed, and next minute you're sitting with shoes at the dinner table.
Shane, you've changed my world. Thank you for joining us tonight.
No worries. Thanks for your time.
Hey, it's Friday night on the project, everyone. Look, Cara Rickard's here. Welcome, welcome.
I love how we were all absolutely mesmerised by a man tying shoes as if it was the most revolutionary thing we've ever seen.
But it is, because I never thought there was a wrong way, but I've been doing it the wrong way and my laces come undone. I've changed since we started talking about this, story a wee while ago, and they haven't come undone.
Yeah, and you're not along like, yeah, this is great, but I suspect that you still haven't quite worked out how to do it.
No, I actually came up with a trick where we were watching that. Yeah. If you close your eyes and listen to Shane, you saw me doing that, didn't you? And you've decided to embarrass me. But I did. I closed my eyes and did the left over the right, and I think possibly I can do it because I'm a double tire from way back.
If they're coming undone, when you go to do the loops, do it the other way, the unnatural way, and you'll probably get it.
If you're still confused, we've got Shane's explainer video on our Facebook.